Welcome and thank you for joining. This is the Good Life program on healthy aging brought to you by UC Davis and the City of Oakland, bringing movement classes directly to you all live. After all, exercise is medicine, so before we get started, let's go over our legal disclosure as well as some helpful tips. UC Davis, the School of Medicine, and the City of Oakland sponsor the Good Life program to promote health and well being for older adults throughout the East Bay. We want everyone to enjoy these diet and exercise classes. However, we also want everyone to exercise good sense at the same time as we exercise our bodies. Some exercises in these classes will be strenuous for some or easy for others. Exercising good sense means that if you feel faint, dizzy, or have physical discomfort during this workout, you should stop immediately and talk to your doctor before continuing with more exercise. If you take medicine for blood pressure, heart disease, cholesterol, or arthritis, you should know that those conditions could be made worse if you try to exercise too much too soon. If your doctor tells you that you should not be exercising, then please do not start this fitness program. We want the Good Life program to promote health for everyone at all ages. So, to help you exercise best, we'll also discuss how exercise helps your brain, body, and spirit. If you're new here today, welcome and thank you for joining the Good Life program. You will see a small icon at the bottom of your screen that says chat, and once you click on that, you will see a sidebar show up on the right hand side, and at the bottom of that sidebar, you can actually type in any comments or questions that you might have during the session. Also, stay tuned for the chat as I'll be posting updates and reminders about what's going on here within the Good Life. If you click on the icon at the bottom of your screen that says participants, you can actually see everyone's name that has joined us today. And this is a friendly reminder that this Zoom session is recorded and broadcasted on Facebook Live, so please take this time to change your Zoom name if you wish to be identified differently. You can do so by finding your name in the participants view, and then once you see your name, select rename and type in how you like to be identified. And lastly, let's remember this is Zoom and it's not perfect. Your sound or internet might cut out, but remember we are still here. You can always access live on our Facebook page or just go ahead and relaunch the meeting. So if you experience any other technical issues accessing our class, please give us an email at info@thegoodlifepath.org or give us a call at 510-255-0232. And let's get moving with our wonderful instructor.
Good morning, and welcome to another Stretch and Strength with the Good Life. And I'm Winifred. I'm going to scoot back so I'm more in the light so you can see me. As you know, we generally start our class with fun facts. And so this morning, I found another article in one of the resources that I like to use. And it's about food, it's about muscles because, excuse me, how to continue to protect our muscles as we age because we know that, there's many changes that happen in the body naturally. So we want to be able to maintain muscle strength and muscle mass so that our bones have the support that they need to move, for motion. We lose all our muscle strength, muscle mass, muscle strength, agility, then, we lose quality of life in terms of our movement and the stability of standing, walking, etc. So this article is 8 foods to protect your muscles as you age. Muscle mass and strength naturally decline with age, but there are things you can do to protect and maintain your muscle. A healthy diet and exercise are your best bet for muscle health, which can improve physical function and mobility while preventing frailty and especially falls. We all have gone to the doctor and had a physical, and they did a measurement or may have talked to us after um, uh, measuring our muscle mass, and they may have told you that you have something called sarcopenia, which is a gradual loss of muscle and strength. This can start in our 30s and 40s and really affects people starting around the age of 60. Anywhere from 9 to 11% of community dwelling. Older adults experience it, and the numbers go up if you're hospitalized or in a nursing home because, your muscles are not moving, not as active. Um, and also, like they're mentioning like community dwelling. So, um, you know, we people who are more city bound or, don't do a lot of activities, for example, like hiking or swimming or kayaking, those kinds of things, where we're really creating stress on the muscles. Other than exercise, I mean, exercise, that's what we're doing here. That's why we're here. Um, uh, it's an intervention in terms of the aging process where there is loss. So we're countering it by challenging the muscle growth and maintenance and growth, movement, lengthening, and stretching. We're countering the aging process by being active. So this article goes on to share a lot of things about that sleep is important because when we're sleeping, our muscles are building, regrouping. So the circadian rhythms play a role. That means that the cycle of awake and sleep. Are you getting enough hours of sleep so the body has that time to rest and rejuvenate? And it's not just the muscles, it's also the brain. Actually, there's a cleansing process that happens before sleep for the brain and sort of a rejuvenation of all the, neurons and stuff that, fire up in order to connect our thoughts. So I'm just gonna, briefly, the power of protein, it sort of breaks that down. Um, how does it affect us as we age? Vitamin D is really important. Your body produces less vitamin D as you age, so getting enough is critical for healthy muscles. Um, and there's studies in here, evidence shows that vitamin D deficiency specifically contributes to muscle loss. Ask your doctor to check your vitamin D level so that you supplement you can. And then also, we can Google, what kinds of, foods are good for that. Dark green leafy vegetables are good for that. Top foods for muscle health, cow's milk. And, I don't drink cow's milk, but sometimes I might get, there's yogurt. A Greek yogurt is easier for my body to digest. Also, you can get lactose milk with a lactose removed from it. Chicken is a good source. They mentioned salmon in here, quinoa, peas, lentils, chia seeds, hemp, spirulina are complete proteins. Balancing all of these in your diet is great. It also tells you about how much you eat, per day. So, um, consuming foods for optimal muscle health isn't so simple for all older adults, especially people in their 80s and 90s. Um, and our appetites can decrease with age, which can make it tougher for people to consume more protein. It doesn't mean you should give up trying to get adequate protein. Protein powders can be an effective solution. You can all make smoothies and those kinds of things. Find really creative ways to get what we need, the nutrients in our body. So anyway, this is going to be in the chat for you all to download and print for yourself so you have access to it. And again, my resource was the ARP bulletin. It's chock full of great articles. So it's a great place. And, I'm learning more for myself too, because, we all are in the same chapter of life. So today we're going to really challenge our muscle strength. We're going to do some upper body stuff. I have found some YouTube and stuff and some exercises that I thought would be good for upper body. But before we get started, if you have a large ball, grab your large ball. We're going to start as usual breathing. If you don't have a large ball, you can grab your smaller ball. Make sure you have some nice weights to challenge your arms. Also, we're using our resistance bands. So we're going to separate the feet a little bit wider than hip width. We're going to inhale, breathing into the back and side of your ribs so you're expanding them. Exhale, excuse me, release the arms down. Excuse me, inhale, breathing into the back and side of your ribs. Exhale, lower. So when you breathe into your ribs, so let's just take your fingers, your index finger and your thumb, wrap them around your rib cage. So this is rib cage breathing. So we're training ourselves. So this is Pilates breathing, rib cage breathing. So your fingers are wrapped around so you can feel the front and back of your ribs, right? So you're going to breathe into your hands so your ribs swell out and press your hands away from the center of your body. As you exhale, your pursed lips are going to close back in. So it's like your ribs are going like this, expand. So, but we're bringing the fingers here so we can really focus on how the rib cage is moving. So we blow all the air out, they close in, breathe into your hands. Let's take another 2 breaths. We're going to hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale for 6 and 4. Breathe in. Excuse me. Breathe in for 4. 2 more. Hold for 6. This time we're going to exhale for 8. You want to empty completely. Breathe in for 4. 2 more. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now exhale for 8. Empty them all the way. Inhale for 4. 2 more. Stretch those ribs. Hold for 4. Exhale for 8. And release. Shake your arms out. In case your hands are feeling tense, we're going to shake our hands out. And we're going to circle them around. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to extend the arms forward. Stretch. And switch. Other arm forward and stretch. We're going to inhale. Bring the arms up. Interlace the fingers. Rotate them around. Press up to the ceiling. Press your pelvis forward. Open up your chest. Gently reach your chin to the ceiling. Release your arms down to your sides. And you're going to press your fingers into your sides, into the top of your hip bone right there. And we're going to flex the spine again, leaning back, but lengthening at the same time. You're reaching up with your body. Inhale, come up. And we're going to exhale. We're going to curl with our tailbone. So you're going to press it forward, press your pelvis forward, nod your head, and then you're going to come back. Press it forward, nodding, head and tail reaching toward each other. Now head and tail reach back. Again, curl the tailbone, lengthen back, and curl, and lengthen back. Release your arms down to your sides. We're going to go for some big circles. So we're going to warm up the shoulders and chest and back. We're using them. Soften your knees. Inhale. Bring those arms around and exhale down. Inhale up and around. Exhale down. Inhale up and around. Exhale down. Reverse the circle. Inhale up and out. Exhale down. Inhale up the center. Exhale on the outside. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to do a rotation here. So we're going to externally rotate. Knees pointed out. Toes pointed out. We're going to rotate towards your right, and we're going to pulse at 1 and 2, and come center. Other side, and 2, and 2. Other side, and 3, 2, and center, and 4, 2, and center, and 5, 2. Keeping the shoulders, you're rotating the rib cage, but you're fighting, creating resistance to keep the chest facing forward. Now the pelvis is definitely saying forward, but we're resisting going in that direction. Even though we're going in it, we're resisting. 2 more. 1, 2. Last one. 2, 2, and release. Take the shoulders out. We're going to slide them all the way up and release. As you reach them up, you're going to squeeze, tense up, release. Tense up, release. One more time. Inhale, tense up, and release. Bring your arms back behind you and release the fingers. You're going to stretch, reach your arms back, and we're going to go into a forward bend. As you pull your arm, pretend somebody's holding your hands back there, and they're going to pull them back while you go into your forward bend. Flat back. Inhale, and you're going to pull back up again to the first position. Inhale, exhale, here. Inhale, reach the arms back. Exhale, forward fold, knees soft. Inhale, reach and exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach, and exhale, up. We're going to rotate the body, reaching toward the toes, but we're going to use our long band for that. So we're going to take our long band, let's take this blue one, and I'm going to bring it under my foot here, my whole foot, okay? And then I'm going to reach it behind me so that I can create more tension. I'm taking my hand, placing it in there. So I'm holding it up, separating my feet nice and wide. And I'm going to hold in the back so it stays back here like on my hip. Inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to reach over. I'm going to inhale, come up, and exhale, reach to a toe or toward it. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Reach. You feel it on your back, right? Inhale up and exhale. Reach. One more time. Inhale up and exhale. Reach. Now we're going to stay down here and we're just going to go to the side. The legs in the back and the other side. Inhale, round, knees still soft. Exhale, back. So it's like a circle. You're drawing a circle in front of you from one foot to the other. One more time. Inhale, circle round. Exhale, back up. Inhale here and exhale. Bring it up. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to stand on that band. We're going to bring it behind us using our body weight to create the tension. Okay, bring it behind. So it's the opposite hand, palm facing up. So you get the flat part of the band, hang on to the thumb, still standing wide. Other hand you're using to hold the back in the back to secure it. So we inhale here, exhale, reach. Inhale, bring it up, exhale, right across the body. Inhale up and exhale. Reach, feeling those hamstrings back there. It's a nice stretch through the back. It's also a rotation of the spine. As you reach over, you're getting your oblique abdominals. Inhale up and exhale, reach. Inhale up, exhale, reach. Inhale up and exhale, reach. One more. Up, exhale, reach. Inhale, up and exhale. Reach. Two more. Inhale, up, exhale, reach. Inhale, up and exhale. Stay. We're doing a trace. So we're going to trace to the other foot, and then we're going to come back. Trace to the other foot for 2, and come back. Trace to the other foot. Knees are soft again, so you're referring to the large muscles, and we'll do one more here. Inhale, half circle, and come back. Breathe in and exhale all the way up. Okay, good job. So you're feeling that through the back of the legs. We're going to bring your other side of this strap under the other foot right into this. Amazing what we can do with these bands, how we use them. So you're going to bring both palms. We're going to sort of sit back, take yourself back, draw your shoulder blades down your back, and you're going to sort of bury your elbows, press your elbows gently into your hip bones. You're extending your spine, so even arch your back. So you can even exaggerate as you stick your derriere back there. And you're going to bring your palms straight up. So we're working on forearms. So one thing you want to do is keep your wrists straight on the same plane as your palms and your forearms. We're also working our biceps here. We're really driving your arms into your body in order to isolate. So it can strengthen those muscles in the forearm. We don't even think about it, right? 6, 5, 4. Extending your tailbone back. 3, 2. On 1, we're just going to pulse it. So work those biceps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now static hold. Just hold it. Keep squeezing, hugging your elbows into your side body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come on up. All right. So now we're going to bring our hands so your palms are facing up, fingers are here, bend those knees, and we're just going to pull up to your chest and reach down. Stretch the arms all the way down, pull up to your chest and reach. Pull up to your chest and reach, pull up to your chest. So we're still working on strengthening the upper body and also making sure we really warm up the joints, the muscles before we start with the free weights. And 6, reach down. And 5, reach down. And 4, 3, and 2. With these also, holding up feet, you can sit down if you must. If you feel like you're getting fatigued, you can do that. Let's add 4 more. And 4, just sliding up and down. 3, slide down, pull the elbows out. 2, and hold. So elbows are out to your sides, and we're just going to pull to the straight in the chest, like you have an itch right there, and you're scratching it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we're going to separate the feet out a little wider, still externally rotating, and we're just going to shift our weight side to side. So you get a little bit of work in the hip joint. So we're going to do that. We're going to pulse like 8 times to the side. So first of all, let's draw your shoulders forward, slide them up and back and down. Here we go. To your right first. Here we go. And 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come center, shift to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, and 1, 2, 3. Now you're pulling with your hands too. 6, 7, and 8, and center. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and center. We're doing 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting that inner thigh, hip flexor. 7, and 8, and center. Other side. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And center. All right. So we're going to grab our weights down. So we're going to use this letters and over your chair. And we're going to grab the weights. And I've got 2 different ones. I mean, I've got the same weight here. These are each 3. But because I'm still working on my right shoulder, I'm going to grab a lighter one. I have like a sandbag one here that I've used like 2 pounds. Yeah. So we're working the arms, the chest, and the back for more for body strength. But you know what? Everything we do is about body sculpting too. So we're reshaping our bodies, which is good. So, so we want to, and I want to say Michelle Obama arms for her nice arms. So this is another thing I saw on YouTube that I really like because it breaks down um, that deltoid muscles that shape. So we're going to take it down here just a little bit. So you can see my postural alignment. This is kind of a halfway squat like we were doing before, so that you engage the big muscles of your legs. You engage your back, straight back, pulling your belly button up and in towards your spine. And then because you're tilted over, you're using the heavy part of your body, your derriere, as an anchor. So as we lift the arms, you can bring them up one at a time, or you can lift them up right in front of you, together. Just lifting straight up like that. If you would prefer to sit on this one, you can sit. Want to sit nice and straight. Start with the arms stretched out here. Tilt slightly, engaging, reach up and down, or again, you can alternate.
How are you? Well, every time I watch it, I don't know if it's live streaming, so that's why I don't say that. No, it is Zoom.
We can hear your whole conversation, whoever's talking.
Sorry.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So,
sorry. This is my first time. I'm sorry. I turned it off.
okay, that's okay. It's okay. All right. You might say something you don't want us to hear. So, all right. So we're hinging at the hips. Take the derriere back. Let's start alternating just to get the hang of this one. Stretch your arms down so you're lifting from the power of your chest and your core. Start with the right, left, and right for 2 and 3. Straight ahead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set of splits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's just take a rest break. Roll the shoulders forward, up and back and down. 2, 3, and 4. We're going to slide back down. We're going for doubles. So we go straight ahead. Really engage your legs. I'm pressing my legs in toward the center of my body, toward the midline of my body, so that I'm engaging more the glutes. Squeeze your glutes. 4, I think. 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Okay, we're going to stand all the way up again. We're going to rotate those shoulders. Press it all the way up if you're seated. 2 more sets of doubles, or you have the option of alternating. So slide back down again. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold. So secure your strength. Squeeze those glutes, expand your spine, keep the chest lifted. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them down. So this is where we're going to put the plates down, roll your shoulders. We're going to hydrate. So I'm actually drinking green tea. So, okay. So now we want to get so we're getting in front, right? So now we want to get the sides here. So we're going to rotate, we're holding the weights. We're going to so bring your hands to your sides first. We're still standing wide. You're going to rotate your hands around, actually bring them to your side. Okay, so we're going to soften the knees again, and we're going to drive straight up instead of in front of us. You still are slightly hinged, so you're extending back. Actually, let's tilt that pelvis. Let's tilt it forward. Just a tiny bit. So it's like you're reaching your sit bones straight down toward the floor, so we're engaging the pelvic floor. Go, and straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep those elbows soft. And 8. Again, and 1. Lift. 2, 3. You can inhale or exhale where it works best for you. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I added a number in there. 8. Now we're going to rest and roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. That's 2 steps. We have 2 more to go. Now we're just reaching your weight straight to your side. Starting from the side body, soften the knees, tuck the tailbone under slightly, so we're engaging, doubly engaging the pelvic floor. Go, and 1, 2, 3. I like to lift on the inhale, 4, and exhale going down, so I'm resisting. 5, gravity. 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You haven't fun yet. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're beginning to really feel the shoulder joints warm up. We're feeling these deltoid muscles warming up. So let's hydrate again. In the meantime, I'm going to open up my screen so I can see your face better. All right, how's everybody doing? Okay, Shirley, Yolanda, Sedalia, hi, and Mary, and Kathy, Imogene, Gwen, Gloria, Adele. Say hi to everybody. Amanda. And okay, I think that's it. Yeah, everybody. Okay. All righty. So let's get back to it. So how are we doing? Okay. All right. So now we're doing the outer muscle. So So grabbing those weights again. Okay, softening the knees. We're going to slide the weights down here. You're starting with the weight in front. Your palms are going to stay facing your body. And you're going to reach straight out like that and come back in. Inhale, open, exhale, close. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a break. We're going to do 3 more sets. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. You feel the weight of your body in your hamstrings. 4, 3, and your glutes. 2, and 1. Little break. Last set. Here we go. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. We're going to do a little pulse. Hold it or pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. Okay, so let's stretch our arms out. So you're going to bring your right arm across your body. Take your left hand, press it in. Extend those fingers so you can really stretch. Okay, now we're going to nest the elbow into the other palm, and then swish, swish like a windshield wiper. Back and forth, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we're just swing it around the back. We'll warm it up. We're going to do triceps in a second, but we want to stretch that tricep. So you're going to keep pressing your arm into your head and elbow down so your fingertips can reach lower and lower into your back, between your shoulder blades. And now same thing on the other side. Bring that your left arm across your body. Reach. Those fingers active all the way to your fingertips. And then we're going to go to our windshield wiper. And you're nesting your elbow on the same plane as your shoulder. Always want to line up the joints, the bones. So we're exercising, we're working them in their proper alignment. Now we're going to drive this arm back close to your head, press the elbow down. So you really penetrate deeply into your tricep muscle, and we get an added benefit. We're going to scratch our back there, massage your back between your shoulder blades, breathe into it, and release. Bring the arms behind you, interlace, and we're going to stretch. So I'm holding on to my hands. You can interlace your fingers or hold on. Reach back there and stretch, opening up the chest. We're stretching all those muscles, the deltoids that we just worked. Okay, so we want to work triceps. So we're going to sit on this one, or we're going to use our chair. And to position the body so we get the most benefit out of this. So one foot is forward, one foot is, all right, let's go here. Let's go this way. So you're going to use this arm to bring across your thighs. You're going to reach this arm, this line of your body, as you tilt your rib cage over so you get this line. Then you're going to bend your elbow. You're rubbing your body the whole time. This arm is not going to leave the side of your body. Then you're going to straighten the arm, your kick back or reach back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. When you extend it, squeeze that tricep muscle back there. Bend. Extend. 4 and 5, 6 and 7. You're looking up. You're not looking down at the floor. 8. Again. 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, last set, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we get to 8, we're going to pulse it. 6, 7, and back. So you're just going to do little beats here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it back there for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Oh, gosh. Okay, so we're really feeling it in that arm. Okay, so we're going to just do a little circle here with your elbow, bringing it around like you're drawing a line from your elbow. Now reverse that circle around from the elbow. So get deep into the joint. One more time, around. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, we're turning, we're hinging forward, we're seated, toward the front edge, the side edge actually of the chair. You're going to lean forward. You're going to take your opposite arm, bring it across your lap so that you can maintain, you're creating stability for the exercise. Your body's not wavering. This arm is supporting that movement. You're going to already extend. Start by extending your arm back here. You're wrapping your fingers around, thumbs on the same side as the fingers. They're not wrapped around to the inside. They're on the outside, just like your fingers. Inhale, bend, exhale for 1. And squeeze into your body. 2, no space between your body and your arm. 3. And 4. And you're looking up, not looking at the floor. 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Again. And 1. And 2. And take that beat back there to flex. 4. And 5. 6. And 7. And 8. One more set. And 8. 7. We get to 1. We're whole. 6. And 5. Reach back. 4. Squeeze that tricep. 3. And 2. And 1. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. So let's put that weight down. So we're going to do the same thing. Bend the elbow, and you're just going to make a circle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So now we're going to go for military press. So working the chest and the back. So I'm going to use, attempt to use my heavier, it's only 3 pounds, but I just want to be careful. So you're going to slide forward to the edge. We're creating stability by externally rotating from the hips. Draw your belly button in and up towards your spine, sitting nice and tall. And you're going to bring the weights here. And then you're going to go, I'm going to change that one, my right one. It has like a click in it. And it's like saying, no, don't go there. Not yet. It's such a slow process. That's why what we're doing is so important. And especially you guys that are doing Pilates, because we're doing really deep. The whole thing about Pilates was to rehab, start as rehab. And there were dancers in New York with Joseph Pilates' first studio. New York Ballet Company was a couple of doors down, and they heard about this physical therapy place. So when they would injure themselves as dancers, their whole livelihood is based on their body working. So they would repair their injuries there. So that's how it got so popular from dancers. So the heel of your hand is going to be, the palm of your hand is sort of facing up. You're going to inhale, or you can exhale. It's up to you in terms of the breath. You're going to reach straight up and bring it down. And you're going to use your body to push up and come down. Push up and come down. So I'm moving as if I were standing, I'd be sort of jumping, bending my knees, not jumping off the floor, but bending my knees and straightening them. So we're doing the same, we're replicating it, but we're seated. So we're underneath the weight, using all your power to reach and explode up, down, and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Exhale on the up, down, up. One more, down, up. Okay, so let's put those down for a second. Once again, we're going to roll the shoulders forward, up, and back and down. Good time to get water if you want. Forward, up, back, and down. Two more. Forward, up, back, and down. One more. And forward, up, back, and down. So we grab the weights again. All right. So if you were standing, this is how you would do it. Okay. Starting with your shoulders. Push up. Bend the knees. Push up. So you use your body weight in there. So either one, if you want to stand or if you want to sit. I'm going to be with the seated people today. Okay. So it's not going to take anything away from what you're doing, really. We're training the upper body. We're using the lower body as our stability. So starting from here, we're doing 2 more sets of 8. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again, last one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, okay. All righty then. So let's arm circles. So arms out to your side. You're going to bring them all the way up, cross in front of your body and down. Inhale, up and around. Sitting up nice and tall. Here, we're not leaning any way. Sitting up nice and tall. One more in this direction. Circle range, challenging range of motion, reverse, and up the middle, down the sides, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, keep going, 6, 2 more, 7, 1 more, and 8. Okay, all right. So let's do some leg stuff, ab stuff. Who has a big ball? Everybody that has a big ball, we're going to use the big ball. If you have a small ball, that's fine too. Your legs are just going to be closer together. And we're going to do some leg lifts. So what I'll do is demonstrate I'm going to use the large one, but I'm going to demonstrate the small one. This is our 8, 9-inch ball. You're going to bring it just above your ankles. There's kind of like a little groove right there where you can bring it and, hold it. And then, let's see, a couple of cautionary notes. This is where we lean back, your shoulder blades into your chair, scoop the belly out, meaning you're tucking you're curling the tailbone so that you roll back into your pelvic floor. So when you lift your legs, it doesn't challenge your back, right? In a negative way. Now, if lifting both legs still bothers your low back, the arch in your back, then what you're going to do is you're going to lift one, and you're going to just roll the ball up, roll it down, roll it up, roll it down, instead of lifting both legs up simultaneously. And if you want to even shorten it, you're going to bring it up to the calf. You're still leaning back, you're still tilting the pelvis, and you're going to roll up, roll down. So you're still getting your leg lift, and you're also getting the inner thigh connection because you're hanging onto the ball. So if if it works for your body, for you, to lift both legs, you're going to lift the heels up first. You're reaching back, and you're going to just pull up, tap down, up, down, up, and down. Now, before we get started, so we're working together, you want to use the large ball. You're going to bring it to your calves. You're going to press in. You'll be doing the same thing, leaning back, curl the tailbone. Shoulder blades need to be mashed, pressed into the chair for stability to support the alignment of your body so you don't go into your back, but you roll into your abs in the front. Here we go. We're going to do 4 sets of 6. Here we go. And 1, tap down. 2, tap down. 3, point those toes, energize your feet. 3, 4, 5, exhale on the way up. 6, take a little break. We're going to do 6 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and rest for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Take a beat for 4, 3, 2. Last set, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and rest. Oh my goodness. Okay, really feel that in those hip flexors, right? So we're going to bring the ball here. You try to get a little bit of relief and still work the inner thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Go to the front of your chair, hands right here in the hip joint. When you squeeze, press in from the inner thigh, reaching in from your knees. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Again, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Again, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Last set for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now you're going to hold. You're going to press in with your right leg. The left leg stays still. Press in with the left leg. Then the right, alternating, then the left. Again, and the right, and the left, and the right, and the left. 4 more, and 4, alternating, and 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Okay, all right, so we're going to do some leg circles so we can release the inner thigh. And this is a good time to hydrate. Okay, so we're going to use our chair just so we can stabilize. Okay, so hand on the hip, another hand on your chair, and you're just going to do a little circle toward the floor. 2, 3, brush, and 4, reverse, brush the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take that leg behind us, and we're going to do circles. Point that toe, soften the knee of the other leg, and lift for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do the other leg. Range of motion. Good. Release the thighs. All right. So here we go for our circle. And just brushing the floor. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're bringing it back. Extend it. Point that toe. hinging forward slightly for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, grabbing our band. Okay, we're going to do some range of motion in the shoulders, so we want to make it nice and wide. Inhale, bring it all the way back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. And exhale, forward. Roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Okay, we're almost there. We're at the end. Last thing, we're going to do our squats. So we're going to bring the feet about hip width apart and use our ball. So we can squeeze something. We're going to do something with the upper body as well. So here we go. So you're going to squeeze that ball, reach it forward as you slide down. Make sure your knees are over your ankles. Squeeze the ball as you come up. Squeeze down, squeeze up, squeeze down, and squeeze up, squeeze, reach, squeeze, come up, squeeze, reach, and squeeze, come up. 4 more, and 1, squeeze, and up, squeeze, and reach, 2, squeeze, and up, squeeze, and 3, squeeze, and up, squeeze, and hold. Now we're going to squeeze and pull simultaneously. Hold your hands in, squeeze that ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the ball down to the floor. Walk your feet out. You're going to roll it toward your right foot. You're going to roll it toward your left foot. Again, roll across. Again, roll across. We're going to bring it to the center. You're going to inch heel to toe, your feet in, hip width apart. Press into that ball. Breathe in. As you exhale, curl your tailbone, round your spine. Your head is pointing to the ceiling. With your fingertips, you're going to work the ball. We're going to roll the ball up your body. Press it into your body. 1 vertebrae at a time. Press it into your body. Okay, and then reach all the way up and back. Nice back stretch. We rotate your right, center, your left, center, bend the elbows, bring it down. Okay, and we are done. Good job, everybody. I hope you feel the difference. And let's do just a brief little check-in. It's 10:01. I know we have our Let's Get Cooking today. So any comments about anything?
Great
Yolanda,
class.
thank you. Yolanda, is this your first time? Was
Yeah,
that you? Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Welcome to the
thank
class.
you. I was going to ask you a question about the equipment. Now you used 2 balls today, so you said
Uh-huh.
one ball was what was the weight on the one ball?
The large one is 65 mil, and you
65
can
mil? Uh-huh.
65. Uh-huh. And you can find them at a lot of different places. Have
Hmm.
exercise, TJ Maxx, Ross, what else you guys? TJ Maxx, Ross, what's the other one? Marshalls.
Sports Authority,
Oh,
Okay.
Sports
yes.
Basement.
Sports basement. Okay, I heard that.
Uh-huh.
So, and the smaller one?
The smaller one is actually a Pilates ball. You can
Uh-huh.
find, they have those now too at a lot of places. I've even
Huh.
seen them like at Walgreens and,
Okay.
um, uh-huh. So they're
Okay.
around, and you can just Google and say, where's a, good price for, Pilates ball, blah, blah, blah. They have them in a lot of different places that
Okay.
may be less expensive, than the sports places sometimes are more or less, but you can always Google and find out the good pricing. The other thing that didn't you we use the long TheraBand. You can find TheraBands. You can find the long TheraBands that are rolled that you cut. That's what these are from mostly. And a lot of the people that signed up early on with the Good Life got those as part of their introductory package and stuff. But you
Mm-hmm.
can find reasonably priced. Yeah, and some like Kaiser has those too. Like if you have a Kaiser plan,
Uh-huh.
they offer that. The other thing is these closed bands. There's a place called Let's uh, Fit. This is the looks like that
Okay. Uh-huh.
mark, and they have them in the different sizes, like this blue one. This one
Okay.
is light blue. There's a red one. There's yellow. There's 5 bands actually in the kit, and this brand is really reasonable. You can also use these kinds of bands that have the handles on them, or the we call the tubing, you
Uh-huh.
know, and what else? Oh, the weights. So you can find weights at any of those places I already mentioned. Um, and always want to have a heavy and a set of heavy and light. So
Okay,
that we're
so
doing,
oh, I'm
and so,
sorry.
no, go ahead.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. So by lightweight, you mean like 2 pounds?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
2 pound weights? And the
uh-huh.
heavy ones are what?
Like
10s, 5,
we
3?
we don't do anything too much. Like I have some kettlebells actually that are 10 pounds over there, but that we might use sometimes, like for squats. That's these. So these are actually a good idea to get, like for squats, things like that. So we can
Mm-hmm.
get the hamstrings. But those, but I have like these are actually just 3 pounds. 5 pounds are good for heavier. Before my injury, for my light was like maybe 5 pounds, but have 2 pounds, have one. Also, sometimes we do like arm circles, and you don't want to have anything because it's the joint and your arm is extended. You don't want anything too heavy, otherwise you're going to traumatize your joint
Right.
connection.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
uh-huh.
All righty. So I'll work on getting some of that for next class.
Okay, all right. Well,
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm looking forward to your class. I need some to stretch out my body. I joined the another class for the Wednesday and Friday session. So yeah,
okay,
yeah,
good.
thank you. I appreciate it. I really do.
Uh,
You do
so
good
you
work.
can see Michael
Yes.
from Michael Tatmon, right? Yeah, he'll give you a good workout.
Yeah, yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, he had me going.
Okay.
But it's
Don't
all
forget
good.
Pilates. Pilates is on Tuesdays, so you get good stretches, and we do a lot of in-depth, internal, work. So
Hmm.
yeah, Pilates is really good for the foundation for everything else that we do, no matter what you do, the
Okay.
breathing, deep muscle tissue stuff. So it lengthens, it sculpts the body, it strengthens, builds muscle, but it also lengthens the muscles. That's the difference with Pilates compared to other ways of working out.
Okay. Okay. So it works on the deep muscles. Now I have a question. So they say as you get older, it really doesn't matter what type of exercise you get, as long as you get some sort of exercise. Is that a true statement or not? I've heard people saying that.
What they're saying basically is if you don't move it, you lose it. So the key to staying healthier is movement.
Okay.
But I at this stage of my life, I don't want to be lackadaisical about. I want to get the most. I want to get the biggest bang for my buck because I want my body to be as strong as possible, and I want to live in my body well. So the more you diversify what you do, because you're changing up on your muscles, so they're not just getting acclimated to moving just one way. You want to work them as much like the people that are doing multiple classes through this program are going to be really strong. Like you've signed up for several classes already. So, so that's great. But if you're asking me um, like if you don't hike or something, you're meaning like outside of like exercise classes like this?
Well, I'm just saying in general because I've heard people say, well, it doesn't really matter at your age what you do, because the effect of the exercise is not going to make that much difference. So you're saying that's not true.
I don't believe that's true because different exercise affects your body differently.
Okay.
Like weightlifting, when we work with the weights, we're challenging, with free weights especially, we're building muscle mass and we're maintaining density and rebuilding density because we're losing density with age. Since our 30s and 40s, we've been losing muscle mass. I think the thing they said 8 to 11%, or something like that, from 30 or 40 to 60s. So
That's a lot.
I'm always going to advocate for weights, period.
Okay.
I'm always going to advocate for Pilates. I've been doing Pilates since 2003 when I was first introduced because I was suffering from sciatica. I
Uh,
totally got rid of it, so that made a believer out of me. But I had falls. I got banged by a broadside by a truck in 2023.
wow.
And I know if my body was not in shape, I would have sustained more injury. So my body wasn't impacted as much. It was still impacted, because it was a
Right.
powerful hit. However, we need to do be as diverse as possible, more than when we were younger, because
Okay.
we're built back. We're in the phase of restoration, so
Okay.
we can keep going and live our best life. Because
Okay.
that's what it's about, living our best life. Period.
Okay.
You know. So sometimes people will say stuff like that because they're dismissing us. Oh, you're this age. You don't need
Right.
to do that.
Right.
You're getting ready to go anyway. I don't want to hear anybody talking to me like that.
I
No,
know, and it's very disheartening. So I said, no, no naysayers. No
we're
naysayers.
going for the gusto,
Okay. Thank you for
because
that.
this is the time,
Mm-hmm.
this is the
Mm-hmm.
time to go for it because we've already worked to be able to do that at this time in our lives. We've taken care of every damn body else. It's time to take, excuse my French, but it's time for us to take care of us.
Okay.
So, you know, we can have more control over the rest of our life,
Okay.
here. So,
Okay. Thank you for that.
glad you
Needed
asked that
it.
question. I'm a
Thank you.
cheerleader for, staying in shape, just
Good.
from my own experience, my own injuries and other things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I appreciate that because I have a bad back and I'm looking forward to getting a little relief from that. So I'm going to check out that Pilates class.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
You're very welcome. Any more comments or questions?
I would just
Um,
add a good 30 minutes of walking a day is great as well. Continue to
Okay,
walk, get your exercise that way. Well,
that's
30 minutes or
true.
more. Yeah,
Okay, thank you for
that's
that.
oh, yeah, that's great cardio and breathing, all that stuff.
breathing.
Mm-hmm. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Joanne. Any more comments? Okay, so I just want to make a reminder, the what's that? I'm going to turn it over to I'm turn it over to Naya, okay, to make the final announcements. Okay.
Great job, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's lovely session here with the Good Life program. Hope everyone enjoyed today's classes. Do know that we have Let's Get Cooking within the hour, so make sure you guys get ready for our lovely recipe, joined by Miss Irma and myself, making a lovely peanut chili noodles. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys join on at 11 a.m. for Let's Get Cooking. If you guys have any other comments, questions, or concerns, you can always contact our support at 510-255-0232. And stay tuned for your emails for updates and reminders about what's going on here within the Good Life. And lastly, our last quarter of the year for October through December has opened. So if you are interested in more classics, go ahead and register for those on our website at www.thegoodlifepath.org. I hope everyone has an amazing Thursday, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Effectiveness studies, what I forgot.
Yeah.
So sign up, look into that when you can. You can call the number that you see on the website to gain more information, because it provides more information from your experience, so that the people with a good life can continue improving on the product that they're producing for. Okay, that's it. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. And I will see you guys soon. Tuesday in Pilates. Thank you, Naya, once again for running the show.